AC Variety takes pride in showcasing the stories that the big networks have no interest in telling. This is one of those stories.
Well, what do you think? Look at the crowd behind us.
I'll say, do you people know where we're at right now? Seeing that Tinley Park banner in the background could only mean one, well, maybe two things.
Okay, what would thing one be?
Some type of theater activity, such as a choir concert that I was here
Let's kick that up, because I'm kind of getting this outdoorsy vibe. What about you?
It smells, too. I'm digging it. I think
Okay.
spring's right around the corner here at Tinley Park High School for the annual Fishing and Outdoor Show.
But before you go fishing, before you take that hike through the woods, and before you do all your outdoor activities, you got to come here first.
True, and we're pretty excited this year because there's actually a new part of the building added on. We know there's going to be some vendors at, but that leaves a lot of open questions.
Yeah, that's true. And we're going to go out there and we're going to talk to a lot of people, and also a lot of recreational places you can go to, and resorts, not to mention bait, lures. Can you think of anything else? There's either vending here going on for candies and lunch, and hey,
There's
I don't know what to
animals
tell you.
also.
Yes, we're on stage with a bunch of
I can't
reptiles
wait for the
right
shore
now.
lunch.
Yeah.
Lots of good reviews from that in
So
the past, so
I don't know
have to do a little
I don't know
taste
if we
test.
baited you enough. Bad choice of
Ooh, I
words,
like
bait there. But this is the 2020 version of the Tinley Park Outdoor Fishing and Outdoor Show. Love to bring it to you every year. Today is off the top. The place is crowded. The weather's perfect. There's a little bit of snow outside. We got cabin fever. Let's get started.
Have you ever seen an owl up close?
No, I have.
Now you have. So this one's house at the Little Red Schoolhouse. It's a barred owl.
He was right.
Yeah. So it makes that sound, a call that sounds like, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you?"
Really?
But often they're heard but not seen. So most owls in this area breed kind of late February. They become a little bit more active. But generally, if you're not out very early in the morning or at night, you're not going to see one.
Okay, again, when you walk through the Fishing and Outdoor Show, it is an outdoor show, and it's got crafts as well as sport, and it's got stuff that's off the top end, and we're going to find out more right now. This is almost looks like a traditional thing being done here. Sir, give me your name and tell me what you're doing on your lap there.
It's Mark McDaniel. This is called flint napping.
Well, give us a little history on that.
This is something they did in North America for 12,000 years. These are the tools right here I use. They're all bone tools.
Okay.
This is flint or chert, and I'm trying to make a point that if it was real, it would be about 8,000 years old.
Okay.
It's in the
Like
case.
your samples in the case?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're all the points I make are all from Illinois,
Okay.
basically, unless they're my knives. I do that for art, but.
Now, would this be the same technique to do arrowheads and such of that nature?
That's what I'm making, yeah.
Okay.
Arrowheads,
Okay.
Yep.
Now, how did you develop this craft? I mean, the knowledge to do this.
Well, my dad took me out looking for real ones.
Real arrowheads?
3 or 4 years old, yeah. So I collect
Okay.
real arrowheads too. Was always very interested in it, and I read a National Geographic, and it had the tools that they used that they had found in a pueblo out west.
Okay.
And all this debitage was in there with some of their tools like this that they had thrown away after they were spent. So I started just picking rocks up and hitting them. And after a while, I found out there was other guys involved in this too, archaeologists and stuff like that.
Sure.
And developed my own way by trial and just trial using these tools right here. These are all bone tools.
I
and
am
stone.
blown away with the authenticity of the tools. And also, I think all of us as kids, one time or another, found arrowheads
Exactly.
walking through along a creek or walking through the wooded area. Or
You're in the outdoors, you've found pieces
Oh,
and
yeah.
tools.
And you were at awe with it, like, whoa,
Yes,
look at this.
And most arrowheads were not actually projectile points. They were
Good point,
they were
okay.
knives.
All right.
Even little ones were knives.
That's what I used to find. A lot of black ones, small.
Yep. And depending
Seriously, they
on
were for knives?
most all arrowheads were knives. Yeah.
Wow.
Cutting tools.
Sure.
And you can tell by the age of them, by the way they look.
Okay.
The bases, how they notched them, and stuff like that. They actually got worse at making arrowheads as time went on. The older they are, the better they're made.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's true nowadays too.
Same principle.
Same
basically.
principle.
It's
You know, you're
exactly-
right.
yeah.
You're right.
It used to be wandering groups of primitive people throughout North America, and then as they became confined with farming and stuff, that's when their tools changed, and they got worse at it. They made specific tools for one thing. They didn't really have to venture out and make a lot of different tools, and they kind of lost. Oh, there was still craftsmen throughout time, don't get me wrong, that really made nice types of that particular point they were making at that time. But the older they are, the better, generally, the better they're made.
Okay, and I would totally agree with that. And I have to ask before I walk away, you're working off of your knee, but is that are those leather onlays on your knee so you can do
this moose leather.
Okay.
You can do
because it looks like a really tough hide.
It is. You can do it freehand too. You don't have to actually sit it on your lap.
It just seems like you got good balance there when I was watching it work there, and it's working off your knee like that. You know.
Yep.
Anyhow, I want to thank you so much for your time. We're going to take a look around your table and booth, the spirited stone, etc. But wow, it was a wealth of information and a great experience to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Take care.
All right.
This is my first year here, and I'm so glad.
I know. Okay, again, traveling through here, we're seeing a lot of new exhibitors and some really cool stuff. And I am a diehard Route 66 fan. I mean, I have old highway signs. I can go on and on. It's the collectible stuff. Used to be a member of the Illinois Route 66 Association, and I met this young lady. You're going to find out who she is too. Take us away. Your name?
All right, I am Sarah Wagner. I am the tourism coordinator for the city of Litchfield. So I'm here representing Litchfield, Illinois. We have Route 66, two of the oldest attractions on all of Route 66, the Ariston Cafe as well as the Litchfield Skyview Drive-In. I am also representing Lake Blue Jaeger. So we are a 7-mile long, 1,400-acre lake known for our crappie fishing really well. We have camping, boating, public swim beach, so that is why I'm here.
The Lake Jaeger, is that a year-round thing? Is something going on around there a year-round, or?
Well, we have everything from in the summer. We have hiking.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful down there.
It's beautiful, and then in the winter we have our bald eagles that move in.
Okay,
so it is eagle season.
Okay.
So bring your binoculars if you
Yeah,
come in the winter.
I was just going to say, you birders out there.
Absolutely,
You know.
absolutely.
Now, I'm a little partial to Route 66 here, and it's a historical experience to go to Litchfield and see this. Do you find yourself with a lot of international travelers that go through your city just for 66 memorabilia or whatever?
Absolutely. We have the Litchfield Museum and Route 66 Welcome Center. Every year we have to redo our visitor map because it fills up with so many international tourists from all over the world.
Wow, that's got to be a kick when you see that here, Litchfield, Illinois, and you're an international city for the most part with your visitors and stuff. But how long have you been at what you're doing?
I have been with the city of Litchfield for about 5.5 years.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Always been in like public relations type stuff like this?
Before my position with the city of Litchfield, I did live in Bloomington, Illinois, another Route 66 community.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Went to school, worked at the zoo there, but
ISU?
Illinois State, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyhow, we're gonna conclude this, but I'm just at awe with your display and your wealth of knowledge and everything else, and you're so very welcome at the Fishing and Outdoor Show. Glad you're here. And maybe in future years, you guys will come back.
Absolutely. We are very glad to be here. So, thanks.
Okay, big thanks there from Litchfield. All right, stay tuned. We got more coming from the Fishing and Outdoor Show right here in Tinley Park. Okay, walking through, if you haven't seen already on camera, some really awesome looking t-shirts, hoodies, crew neck shirts, V-neck shirts. I'm thinking, hey, if you don't know what a shirt is, it's here. You know, hats too. We got to find out who's responsible for this. It's a doggy story going on here, and your name.
My name's Leslie Mate, and I am an authorized retailer for Dog is Good. So it's a wonderful lifestyle brand for dog lovers, and because people take their dogs everywhere.
That is a good point. You mentioned that off camera, and you didn't. Being a former dog owner, your dog is part of the family, and just like your children, it's going,
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they go everywhere. They're going to travel with you. They love to go.
Oh yeah,
and it's great for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the car ride.
Yes.
They're all about that. Yeah. So, what's the inspiration of some of those graphics on the shirts?
Dogs, because they touch our lives in amazing ways. They make us laugh.
Emotional support.
Absolutely,
and everything.
yes. And we have a charity that we support called Camis and Canines.
Excellent.
So we have a collection, the Patriot Collection. So proceeds on that shirt go to the charity.
Okay. So how long have you been at this little craft or gifts here?
I have been a pop-up retailer for 4 years,
okay.
and I love it.
How do you like it?
I love it.
You got my next question.
I love it. I love meeting people. I love hearing their stories.
Okay.
First thing they do, they're gonna take their phone out and show me their dog and just talk about.
And I'm noticing as we're talking, and I know I don't mean to interrupt you about taking the phone out and the dog, but there's some stuff for some cat lovers here too.
Yes, I do. Yes, because cats are awesome too.
Yes,
and
they are.
So we do. We have a cat lover shirts, and there's nothing better than a silly cat.
You got that.
Yeah.
And one last thing before we walk away, you were mentioning dog owners. A lot of times they have a story to tell you, or
Yes.
they'll show you some pictures.
Yes.
Anything come to mind of a really funny story or? It's so powerful.
More touching because
really?
Yes, I mean people will come to the booth and maybe they've lost a pet and because the shirts touch their heart, they tell me their story. So I love that. I love it.
And with that, we'll conclude this real fast. But hey, if you ever get a chance to check this out, it is called again.
Dog is good.
Dog is good. And believe me, the merchandise is really well worth the look. All right, thanks again, and have a great show.
Thank you.
Okay.
I did call her an old bag, all right?
He's my friend.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're walking along in the aisle here, and we
But
find.
I just met this old bag here. She's really a nice lady. Why?
I'm with Fishtails Fishing Club out of Alsa.
There you go. Okay.
I'm in trouble. That's all I can
with
say.
my friend Ken.
How long has Ken been your friend? And he's such a compliment.
Too long.
Too long. And he's such a complimentary and affectionate guy.
He sure is.
Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
How do you turn a dishwasher into a snowblower?
Should I bite for this?
Give her a shovel.
God.
Okay, that's enough of
Anyway,
that.
Fishtails Fishing
Yes,
Club.
let's hear about Fishtails because that's a positive thing.
Monthly meetings.
Got it.
So anybody wants to come out as a guest, it's $5. If you join our club, it's $50 a year.
Okay.
But we go on. We have a speaker at our club every month,
Okay.
except December. And then we have all kinds of trips that we go on, fishing trips that people are welcome to join and go on also.
Okay.
So we're
How
looking
long
forward
is-
to new members.
I was going to say, how long is... I've seen Fishtails around for years. I've seen you guys in parades even, pulling a boat behind a float or something, a truck.
We've been around for a long time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. A lot of members in the Oak Forest area, too, I recall.
Yeah, we used to be in Oak Forest.
Right,
We have
right.
about 120 members.
Wow.
Men and women are welcome to join.
Right.
And it's a great time getting together and go out to breakfast a lot of the
I
members.
see a lot of fellowship and camaraderie there, and fishing, of course, is the common denominator. So,
Sure is.
well, thanks for stepping out and talking about it, even though the way we met was a little interesting there.
Well, thank you for coming over. We
You bet.
appreciate
And
it.
have a great show.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Fishtails, folks, check it out.
You look familiar.
Yes.
I didn't know it was your hand. How you doing today?
Okay, real good. I recognize all this.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked to you once before.
Yeah.
Our second home every
Cruising and boozing. We've all done that.
Oh, yeah. Guilty.
Sitting, yeah, guilty.
We've seen other people.
Did you get that?
Yeah, thanks. They got me. We're rolling here. Okay, we ran into some old friends here that do some excellent artistic work here. We're kidding around about this one right here, cruising and boozing, and we're saying, okay, we're all guilty. Okay, we done it. We're all guilty. But you know what? As long as we're here, let's refresh our friendship. And you are
Debbie
and Bob. Hey, great to see you guys. Another show. You're in the new building here.
Yeah.
The new digs. Very nice. So how's since we talked to you last, it's been about a year. Everything's still the same with the crafting and the.
It's more fun on
the
weekends.
Beautiful. Really?
You know, just something different to do.
Okay. Same high quality subject matter and dramatic look. You guys did just off the top with your stuff, really.
Should've
Is
brought
this
the
a
other
little
board.
boat oar down there? Oh, that is really nice. Okay. Did you cut that yourself?
Yeah.
Dad
Wow.
and I did the wood burning.
Okay. Right. Talk about a team effort for beautiful art.
Yeah, I do the work.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's I've never seen an oar that small anyhow. You imagine if that's your emergency one, but you're really gonna go to town.
That's the pontoon that breaks.
Anyhow, thanks again for coming up to talk to us,
No problem.
and
Thank you.
great to see you again. And we're going to take one more quick look around and see what they have here on the rack. But you guys are off the top as usual.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Have a great show.
You too.
Take care. Even got your little cutting boards.
Okay, a lot of cool events in Tinley Park. Not only the one we're attending today at the Fishing and Outdoor Show, but I'm seeing some stuff here from the Park District. We're going to see if we can get some more information. And you, sir, your name?
How you guys doing? Name's
Great.
Ron, athletic supervisor at the Tinley Park District. We have the Fishing Derby, Saturday, June 20th.
Bring us up to speed on. Is this a new event or something you've done traditionally?
No, it's traditional. It's
Okay.
pre-existing. What we're kind of doing is putting a little twist on it. We got some
Okay.
new things this year, but it's on the 20th of June, right on Father's Day weekend. And all these kids, they get to come out for a nice little lovely day event. And we got 4 different categories, all different ages, and looking to get a good showing.
Okay, it looks like from these great pictures you have on your display here that this is like an all-age thing almost. And I see some happy faces with some rod and reels in my hand here. What's
truly,
it like?
Truly, that's the main goal. We got 4 different divisions, all the way up to 16 years of age. So we're just trying to please the residents and make sure it's a nice, fun family day.
Okay.
Catch and release.
Yeah, I was going to ask you now, it's
it's
catch and release,
catch and
and
release.
is
We
there
got-
any prizes or gifts for certain kind of?
We do. We have most fish and biggest fish, different
No kidding.
categories. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a wide spectrum, but basically, it's get the families out, enjoy themselves. Even if they don't want to participate fishing, it's going to be a beautiful day. We're hoping, and bring your picnics. Come on out, bring a little sack lunch, and enjoy yourselves.
Okay. What's the hours of this derby again?
It's from 9 to 11 a.m.
Okay.
on the 20th.
Okay.
We have day of registration too. So
Okay,
you can
good.
come.
So
You
you
can,
don't- okay.
come 8 to 8 a.m. We open up the door and start registration. So it's we're looking
Okay.
for a fun day. So.
Now, is there last question too? Is there any additional information perhaps on the Park District website on this? or-
Absolutely. It's www.tinleyparkdistrict.com. So you guys fill it out. You can easily register online, in person. It's an open end. Any questions, don't hesitate to call. 708-342-4200. We'll go from there, man.
I wish every interview was like this. This man's a wealth of information. I love it. Listen,
We're
great
here.
information. I'm glad you got it out there, and your display is off the top. I really like it too.
that's
So I'm going to grab a hand, and
Yeah,
you guys
absolutely, man.
you guys have a great show.
Without a doubt, yeah. Best
Okay.
of luck to you guys. Appreciate you looking at it.
Okay, busy place, fishing and outdoor show. It always is, and there's a guy that's a key player here, key responsibility getting this together, and he puts a great team together. Rich, how's it going today, 2020?
Yeah, we're about an hour in, and it's busy.
Okay.
It's busy, so.
Folks, I didn't say his last name, but this is Rich Golmar. And, talk about a player for this and putting a team together, like I said, for this. Now we're standing in the new field house.
Correct.
Okay, what is...
Well, we're in the hallway of the new field house.
Okay,
We're not
you
in
know,
the field house yet.
You know what? Can you take us in there?
We can.
Okay, let's
take a
do
walk.
this. Let's do this.
We'll surprise you guys a little bit.
Okay,
here.
first of all, just the hallway is impressive with its lighting and its size and
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah, we have, it's really nice. We got a really nice weight room that they built for us this year.
Yeah, I'm
so
checking that out. Yeah. We can be working out later too.
Yeah, no, we're not going in there this weekend. I'm doing enough walking now.
Yeah,
so.
no pumping iron this weekend.
But this is nice. If you guys remember, we had the hall space.
Oh,
and
we
it-
had every nook
it was
and cranny,
crowded, right?
lockers behind you and everything else.
So yeah, this new field house has really helped us tremendously, and it's
Okay, we have Dave Paniski, the owner of AC Variety, actually walking backwards. Right? Oh my. Okay, you know what? Dave, do a pan of what we just walked into. Even the acoustics are different in here.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
really, really a nice facility.
Rich is he's panning the room. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Oh, I loved it. I was really nervous about how we were going to set this up and stuff this year. As you can see, we're not using the courts. We're staying off the course. We're just going to stay on the track.
Floor there or whatever.
No, it's epoxy actually.
Really? I heard it was rubberized. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really kind of unique the way they lay it.
Okay.
But yeah, so we just went around and we worked the track, and we got everybody around the courts. We opened the curtains up so people can see what we got in here.
Okay.
But we keep everybody off it. So
the vastness of this room and then the skylights and everything else, I am totally blown away.
It's so bright in here. It's really, really
nice.
nice.
Truly a multi-purpose athletic facility that can accommodate something like you're doing for the sports departments as well as the sports it's intended for.
Exactly. It's let's hope it turns into wins one day. But
yeah,
that's where it's just really for the kids to benefit. It's a great project they put together, and it's turned out really, really nice.
Rich, what, if I can ask you while I got you in here, what were with this new facility here added to the school? What's the show been like? Are you able to put a few more exhibitors in better spots, or?
We added a few more exhibitors because we grow slow. I don't grow fast.
Right.
But some of the people that were in the hall took a little bit more space this time. What used to have 10 feet, they decided they wanted 20 feet now that we had more room to play with.
Okay, sure.
So you see it, so it looks a lot bigger. Yes, we probably added 30 or 40 more people into the show, but we have the room to do it now. So.
I'm impressed too I'm seeing a lot of new exhibitors that are from resorts and things from all over the Midwest, and even, do we have people from Canada here too? Or?
We do. We got people from Canada. In fact, I got a couple that are in the other gym over here that came in from Colorado.
Really?
That are here. So we got Colorado and Tennessee, Kentucky. I think there's I don't know for sure. I don't want to lie if I say 14, but it's somewhere in that area.
No, just from my visual looking around, I would agree on that number.
And it's really nice that you can get that kind of turnout to an event that's in a school.
Okay.
They understand what this is all about. They understand where all the money's going.
Right.
And they enjoy coming out here and they love it.
Which is, when we talk to exhibitors, that's a key thing. Not only the amount of punch they get for a buck being part of this show, but where the proceeds go.
Right,
and
right.
It's very important. They would rather do a show like this than go to a big venue.
Oh, sure. And we spoil them. I'm not going to lie to you. We do take care of our exhibitors because our feeling is if we take care of them, they have smiles on their faces, and they take care of every patron that comes in to visit them.
So. And I might add, by word of mouth, this show grows, and the desire to people to contact Rich to be a part of it, that's all by word of mouth. And it's because of the reputation of the show.
It is. It goes, these people travel a lot and do a lot of shows.
Sure.
And they talk. And that's how we get our thing. We don't advertise for people. It all comes from who you know, what you know, and that's how they get into the next step. So, which makes it kind of nice because nobody's going to give you a bad.
No, and this is a positive experience. We've been coming here for years, and whether you're coming here to purchase and to view, or whether you're an exhibitor, you leave here happy. It's the best way to put it. And not only that, you can break for lunch and get an awesome lunch. What's the famous thing that?
The famous shore lunch.
The famous shore lunch is served here, and if you like fish with all the trimmings, this is your lunch.
That's just something special that we'll never get rid of. That's just a special thing for us. Yeah.
Anyhow, I know you're busy and you probably need to walk away and cruise around, but we wanted to thank you first of all for letting us back in again to do some broadcasting.
I love having you guys here, and it's just enjoyable to have you guys come out and help us out a little bit here and get the word out. And, hope people come out and see it. I mean, if they're going to miss it this year, come out next year. It's going to grow a little bit more.
And AC Variety Hope, we hope that you are always a part of this.
I have no plans of going anywhere right now.
We got it on tape now. This is great. I'm going to grab a hand, Rich.
All right.
Great show.
Thanks for coming. Walk around, enjoy yourselves.
Love it.
And don't forget to stop me for your lunch so I can get
we're going to do the shore lunch later and let you guys take a look at how good it is. All right, Rich, thanks again.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look around this gym, field house, now turned into a sports exhibit.
Hey, Rich.
Places a boat in. The camp itself is not road accessible, so you're going to come down our access road. I pick you up here with our transport, and we load here, and then we go the last 12 miles by boat.
Then he didn't want to get the heat because everybody was.
It must. It must have been these two guys' bugs, kind of.
Here, yeah. These are our attack dogs. We use them to drag people in.
Okay.
You know, whether you want or not.
We're going to do an intro. We were literally walking through the new field house here on the track as if we're athletes. Beautiful place, right, guys?
Yes, it is. Our first year over here.
Yeah. Okay.
We were always in the hallway.
That's right. They had these guys in a locker room or something
That's where
before.
We were
it was
for the
pretty close.
7-8 years.
That was a step up from the bathrooms.
Okay. We have some horror stories here. Wow. Hold on, we got a PA announcement. Okay, I feel like I'm in high school again all of a sudden.
Yeah. What'd you do? Something bad?
Yeah, really. We got to all go to the dean's office. All right? And I can tell from these guys, they've been there before.
Oh, yes.
Right? I'm sure there's some good stories here, but
there's a chair here with a name on it. Mine.
We got a beautiful club here that we're in, the Bass Fishing Club. It's in Mokina.
Yeah, let's finally hear the nitty gritty why we're here.
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, we've got a great club. We're in Mokina.
Okay, and the name again?
Lunkers Unlimited.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been around forever.
Yeah, 69. Since 69.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we're one of the oldest ones.
A long...
Yes.
Of course, these guys weren't around then, but I mean, no, you don't have to. You can.
No, I am not a charter guy.
Right, okay.
I am
Anyhow,
the oldest around now.
Give us a little background on
what we do is we fish friendly, but we fish a regular tournament format.
Okay.
It's a weekend tournaments. We have 8 through the course of the year. The last one's our classic. But we travel mostly right around the Illinois, Missouri, Wisconsin area.
Okay, tri-state.
Tri-state area here. Try to keep it not too far. It's a friendly deal, but we do run it exactly like a regular tournament.
Okay.
Weigh-ins at the end of the day. You're paired up with partners. Everything's shared expenses, motel rooms. We take care of all of that. You split the room with your partner.
Sounds like you guys got a pretty down path on what it takes to make a good tournament.
Right. We've been doing it since '69.
Yeah.
We're the oldest club in Illinois.
Wow. I was just going to ask you how that ranks with other clubs that do similar things.
We are the oldest.
Wow. That's something to hang your hat on right there.
Right.
So, tell us what's going on at the table today.
What we're doing here is we're here hustling members is what we're looking for.
Okay, well,
to get new members, and this is just stuff that's been donated, and we put a price tag on, basically to cover the price of the table.
Sure.
And
okay.
do that. We're just trying to get people to come in, listen to us, talk to us.
Yeah.
Try to get the guys that are interested.
Now, when you when you put together an event, do you look for sponsorship for that too? Or?
We do occasionally. We get some sponsorship, but we're not really hustling sponsorship.
Okay,
we're more of an educational type club, I'd call it.
I admire that. There's a lot of things that it's all about the sponsorship.
We have worked with youth organizations in the area. Kind of working right now. We might be doing some high school stuff.
Okay.
Depends on our availability between our schedule and theirs.
Absolutely.
But everybody gets paired with somebody, even if you don't have the experience. The guys are all real helpful. We try to teach people the art of bass fishing.
I'm glad you mentioned that because some people would be shy away from something like this because of maybe a lack of fishing experience. But with you aware that you welcome that.
We want people. You don't have any experience, we don't care.
Okay.
We will help you. We'll teach you. Guys will share information. They'll share baits.
Wow.
They'll.
Experiences and information are invaluable.
Our whole point is we want everybody in the club to catch fish.
Sure. Yeah.
Ideally, everybody comes to a tournament, weighs in fish.
Got it. Well, then they did something right.
Right. We give little pins or plaques for first 3 places, and then year end. We have a banquet at the end of the year, our awards banquet.
All right.
Top 10 anglers get an award.
This is so excellent. Like, then again, these guys have been doing this since '69, so they got it. They know what they're doing. They know what it takes. But anyhow, I want to thank you guys for stepping up. And we weren't going to stop here, but this guy hustled us up on the track here.
And we are looking for non-boaters.
Okay.
We know. Non-boaters are welcome.
Okay.
We need more non-boaters, so that's a very good thing too.
Good point to cover too.
And the guy don't have to have a boat.
All right. We're done.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for stepping up to the mic. And have a great show.
Yep, you too.
Okay. You bet.
Alrighty.
Okay, we're walking through here, and again, we're kind of looking at places and resorts that are quite a distance away from Tinley Park, Illinois. And we ran across, matter of fact, I'm going to go behind the counter. That way our camera person can see some of the great photography they have on here. But Heffley's? Heffley's, yeah. Okay. And that's Northwest Ontario. Kind of give us, first of all, your name, sir.
Well, my name is Dave Peffley. I'm the owner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And you are?
My name is Chris.
Chris, okay. And both of you representing today. Obviously, your namesake is involved in this. Tell us a little bit about this this Northwest Ontario area and your resort.
Well, it's a hunting and fishing camp. We're located about three and a half hours north of International Falls, Minnesota, up on Red Lake Road. Okay. The camp is not a road accessible camp. It's a boat in, so our guests drive to our private landing. We pick them up on a transport boat, and then we have to go the last 12 miles by water out to where the camp is located.
Okay, folks, that's the real deal. When you're out there in beautiful Canada, what can I say?
Yeah.
How long have you been involved with this?
Well, I started fishing out of this camp as a guest back in the early 90s, went there for about 12 years, and this coming season will be my 15th as owner.
Wow. Hats off to you on that.
Yeah, long time, so yeah.
Let me jump over here. How long have you been involved with doing PR work and traveling and with this?
This is just my second year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, she's excited to death about it.
Oh, I am. I love it up there.
I'm just
I love it up there.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's remote. It's peaceful. It's everything that you will not find in the big city. So, yeah.
This was something that you would, as a woman, you would like share with a boyfriend or husband going out to this resort, or?
Well, he is my boyfriend, so I share it with him.
Now we have a real testimonial going on now.
Go, yeah.
Look at those happy faces. You can. It's from there, really. But now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, but I do. I would encourage anyone to come up with your wives, your girlfriends, bring the kids. It's very family friendly. There are other activities besides fishing, especially for the ladies. I try to bring in a different element than just fishing.
This is so nice.
Yeah, yeah. There's a place on the lake where ladies can go paddleboarding, take an art class, and it just brings a whole new element to the summer vacation.
It brings in not only the resort feel and everything, but a little artistic feel too.
Yeah, it does.
And,
just being able to relax and unwind and take some time for yourself, and plus get out there and fish, because I love to fish too, and I'm pretty good at it. So.
Okay, well, that sounds like a testimonial.
Yeah.
Are you gonna chime in on that? Or are we gonna? Is she good with the angle?
Well, I'm not going to argue with her. Let's put it that way. I'm no dummy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yes, dear.
Yes,
dear. She's just spot on with that fishing reel.
I learned from the pro.
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
It's all about how well your teacher is, and he's a great
I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Because there's some people that sit in a boat all morning and get very frustrated and not catch anything.
I'll drop my line in the water, and within a minute I'm getting a bite, and he's like, "You have a bite already?" So yeah, it's all.
She's got the magic touch.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's something. Right? It must be the bait or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say it's also the way the lake produces. It's a great place. Yeah, it's a great place to fish. That's why there's a fish camp.
What kind of fish come out of that? Like.
Well, walleye and northern are certainly, northern pike are the most dominant fish in the lake, and that's what most of our guests come up to fish for. But we've got some excellent bass fishing, a lot of big smallmouth bass and jumbo perch are in the lake. Okay. We have lake trout, we have whitefish. So, so a lot of different species, and sure, that's what, folks are coming up to fish. But like Chris said, there's so much more to do, in the area. I mean, just sightseeing and hiking, exploring, and, seeing some of the wildlife on the lake, to be going around the lake. And have a chance to see a moose or a bear or a wolf, along the shore is cool.
I'm down for that.
yeah, it's Camp White Pizza night. So,
okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but since you said pizza,
you lost focus.
I lost focus.
Yeah, I do too.
Anyhow, at this point, Dave, Chris, thank you so much for coming up to the mic. We walked by and. Weren't sure if you were a new exhibitor or not. And of course, this is a brand new building you're in here too, so it's kind of nice.
So we hear.
And we said, we're going to talk to these folks, and we're very glad we did.
Yeah,
so,
thank you very much.
Have a great show, and welcome to this show and any ones in the future you do.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
take care.
Stay with us. We're going to keep touring this gym until we find out where the athletes are.
Yeah,
Can you turn and wave to the camera?
Can you guys turn and wave to the camera?
Pull. Pull.
Wave to the... Wave. Don't just smile.
He's loving that beef jerky too, I think. That's
crazy. It's like a dog shoot. He's been working on it for about a half an hour.
Hey, it's got all the food groups represented in there. Oh, real fast, Dad. What's your name?
I'm Todd.
Todd, and your boys?
Cole and Ethan.
Okay, great, handsome young lads here.
Thank
you. They've been duly deputized from Mark Twain Lake now, or is that what?
They have.
Okay.
I don't know what that entails, but
yeah, I guess you'll find out.
For sure.
All right, guys, thanks for stepping up and have a great show. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Huh?
Did you have any questions?
Well, I'm just looking around to see what you have.
They weigh 2 pounds. You take them with you, no matter whether it's the park, the beach, to the fireworks, air shows. Inner liner, outer liner. All you do is pull it through the air and close it. You do that about a half a dozen times. That's it. Lay it on its side and roll it up till it gets tight. When it gets tight, here and here, just twist it and bring it down. Lock it in. It's actually pretty cool. Sit down, lay down. Retail on them $60. I'm doing 35, 2 for 60. Except for the American flag, it's $5 more.
Okay, that's fine. We'll take it easy. Okay, we're walking by and we decided which table around here has the most literature. These guys won. I mean, it's just, it's unbelievable. And what we found out is they're from north central Wisconsin or represent that area. And a lot of people, they think of the North Woods and stuff like that. They don't know that much about north central Wisconsin. It's a really cool place. We're going to find out more. Stay with us right here. And let's get a name real fast. You are?
I'm Melissa.
Melissa, okay. I'm looking at a few counties there. How many is involved in that, what you represent?
So North Central Wisconsin is about 11 county region,
okay.
And it's obviously in North Central Wisconsin.
That was one of the quiz questions, by the way.
So
I suddenly feel very dull. No,
we're not pulling any punches on where we're located, but it's a wide variety of regions in Wisconsin. There's different places to go, things to see and do, great fishing, lots of outdoor activities.
Okay, this is what, because everybody thinks that a different area of Wisconsin, especially, Eagle River or something like that, and it's like, hey, what about you guys? You have a lot to offer, so is that sort of what all this literature is about?
Absolutely. So this is going to give you a gateway basically to more information to learn what to see and do in these regions.
Okay.
And of course, yes, people always have one place that's near and dear to their own hearts. Maybe they were going there with their families, but there's lots more to explore in Wisconsin.
Okay. Let's get some more names of your team over here, and you are?
Stacy Jamison with Forest County.
Okay, and?
Hi, I'm Angie Coles with Langley County.
Okay. We got all the counties well represented here. Is there a particular... Within that 11 county region, is there a particular big draw or a city that gets a lot of travel from people in the area of states around you, or is it just generally north central Wisconsin?
I think in general there's a lot of destinations obviously included in these counties.
For, yeah.
So I would think that some of the most notable would be that people know about, from Crandon to Eagle River to Anago to Rhinelander to Stevens Point. Those are kind of those individuals. I'm missing a ton.
No,
There's
that's
so
okay.
many.
I'm kind of, as soon as I hear Stevens Point, I think of the beer right away. I don't know why. If you guys have never had Stevens Point beer, it's really great.
It's awesome, and they've been there for so long, 163 years.
I was just going to say, talk about a small brewery that's really made it, but there's so much more. The area, in my experience up there, the area up there is so beautiful, and it's a year-round. There's something going on year-round. Any thoughts come to that, any of you, about the year-round activities?
I mean, right now we're having a great year. Lots of snow on the ground. Snowmobilers are loving it.
Okay.
Ice fishermen heading out on the water. It's absolutely fantastic. I always think of food when I travel. There's great outdoor activities, but you got to go to the food. Classic Wisconsin supper clubs, mom and pop spots that are just great to go and dine, whether it's breakfast or dinner, everything in between.
No, I totally agree with you. The mom and pop supper clubs in northern Wisconsin or north central, to die for. The food is excellent, especially like recipes for breaded cod and stuff like that. It's like off the top, I'm making myself hungry here. It's lunchtime.
He needs an old-fashioned step. That's right. I was going to say, where's the old-fashioned?
Yeah, there we go. Old-fashioned is right. But anyhow, I don't want to take a lot of your time. A lot of people want to talk to you, but thought it was a cool table, a lot of literature. You guys are very well versed in where you're from. And folks, if you ever get a chance to travel up there, and like you mentioned, maybe you've been going up there for years, family thing since your childhood, it's got more beautiful. It's the best way to put it. It's just a great place to go, unwind, have a great time, something to eat, Stevens Point beer, the whole 9 yards. Anyhow, guys, thanks so much for stepping up.
Thank you.
All right, have a great show.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I'm laughing. Does your team abandon you a lot lately or what? No, whatever. No, we were walking by, talking with some friends right next door to you, as you know, but then saw your lures on the table and the way you have them packaged, and great brand. And I wanted to say, I'm going to find out more about these guys. And you are, sir?
My name's Daryl Barnett.
Daryl, okay. Tell us a little bit about Rowdy Bo's Lures.
Well, there was a bait out back in the day, and we really didn't like the way it was built.
Okay.
So what we did is pretty much make the same bait, but on steroids.
Okay. It's very well put, I might add, too.
Let me explain it to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Just starting from the blade, all of our blades are painted or plated. Okay.
I was just going to say, it's a good reflective piece of
and it gives a unique sound. You can hear that bait as far as you can throw it. Okay. So then you come back to the keeper system on the bait. It has a double keeper system, so you can save a bunch of money on your trailers. All right. This is not glued. Okay. Right now, this plastic is about to break and not come unbuttoned from where it's fastened.
Okay.
That saves you money right there.
Yeah.
And aggravation throughout the day. You know what I mean? Because who wants to spend time putting a new trailer on when I could be spend my time reeling fish in? Then you get to the back hook. On the 3/8 and half is a 6/0 mustad needlepoint hook. On the quarter is a 4/0 mustad needlepoint hook. Most of the buzz baits made today, a lot of them have that smaller hook.
Right.
Think about it, a 4 or 5 pound largemouth, his front lip is big as your first finger.
Your index, yeah.
Okay, my bait goes over that. A lot of the baits won't even make it, and you better hope that skin hook holds that fish.
Yeah.
So we fish them with trailer hooks if you wish, if they're short striking. But it's a high quality bait.
This is designed by experience.
Oh, absolutely. I've got several elite guys that are fishing today on the St. Johns River. They're going to probably be throwing them out there today.
Yeah.
I've got several guides down in Texas, Alabama. It's just not a local deal. This is getting to be global proportions.
I was just going to say, word of mouth alone in the Midwest and then beyond.
Oh yeah. Been doing it for a couple years now, and it's growing and growing. Every show is getting bigger and bigger.
Okay.
More and more dealers are coming on, so it's the real deal. It's not an overnight deal.
Do you distribute through any sporting goods stores around in the Midwest or anywhere?
Just the local dealers right now.
Okay.
Nationally, Tackle Warehouse.
Okay.
Is fully on board.
All right.
Great partner.
All right. Well, at this point, I want to thank you for taking the time to step up. You have to say it was a great product, being an understatement. It's really, really good.
They've been selling good today.
Yeah, I bet. Like I said, your display's good. Your packaging's nice and bright. Nobody can walk by here without checking it out.
Right.
And then once you tell the story behind it, but go ahead.
All right. The packaging is going to change starting. This is pretty much the last cards because this product was no longer available.
Okay. So
the color. So the new packaging will be the white backdrop.
Okay.
Just like the banner. That's the way the back
so you
card
kind of got a little logo going for you.
Right. So look for the new white cards.
Okay.
This was my last run of Chartreuse.
Okay.
Which that was a marketing to draw attention to the bait.
And it works in a venue like this.
Oh,
but then
absolutely.
again, I to be honest with you, I like that logo that you guys tied into the lure business.
Oh yeah. If you look at it, there's only so many logos out there. If you ever YouTube it, that actual name of the business is in the logo.
Right, and that's the trick. That's the trick to doing it.
Right. It's a little marketing.
You got it. All right, I'm gonna grab a hand and let you go. Have a great show.
Thank you.
All right.
400 like, oh, where's Chris?
Okay, again, you see a lot of areas represented here at this Tinley Park show from quite a distance away, and one would be Mark Twain Lake in the area there of Missouri and such, and we're going to find out more about it. I'm looking at this awesome map here, and we have an expert here, and kind of give us an idea of what this, first of all, your name and what this map represents.
So my name is Megan Mason. I work as a park ranger for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Mark Twain Lake and Clarence Cannon Dam. I'm here representing the Mark Twain Lake Chamber of Commerce, which covers a 2-county area in northeast Missouri. It's Rawls and Monroe County in Missouri. So here to represent them.
Okay, I'm looking at your signage, and it's so true, having driven through that area, unfortunately not had the time to stop by, and I wish I should have, but the boating, the fishing, the lodging, the camping, restaurants, it's all there, and it's in a very nice natural setting, unique of that area. Do you find you have a lot of travelers from all over the United States that come there?
We do, and in my job I actually get to go out and talk to a lot of those people,
Really?
and it's amazing how far some people have come. We get a lot of people that come down from Canada.
Really?
We get people from all over the United States. Yeah, it's really interesting to talk to those people.
Okay, and during the summer months, just so some people want to know, humidity and temperature in that area, say in June, July, and August?
I'd say we go from anywhere from the 70s up through the 90s.
Okay.
It's the Midwest, so...
Yeah, I was just going to say,
Yeah.
and expect the unexpected once in a while.
Yeah, temperatures vary wildly. We can go from 60 degrees one day to 80 the next.
Yeah,
so.
and that has happened.
Yeah.
Quick question too. In the winter months, what's this area sort of like?
Well, right now we had 4 inches of snow on the ground when I left, so we do get quite a bit of snow in the winter.
Okay.
We stay open year-round though, so we don't shut anything down aside from the campgrounds. Campgrounds do shut down in the winter, but all of the boat ramps and things like that, they'll all stay open year-round.
That is so great to know, and I know for a fact that this is very picturesque in the winter also, as it is in the summer, and even with the wildlife that's in the area too. So.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful area.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
obviously.
amazing.
She's smiling ear to ear. I know she loves it. Right? So, anyhow, I want to thank you so much for stepping up and talking about all this great literature and everything you have on your table. And by the way, is this the first time you've been to this show? Or
It is. It's my first year here.
Okay, I thought so, because I'm looking at the sign and I thought, I really think I've seen it. So what do you think so far?
I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I get to talk to a lot of new people, and some people that have been there, but it's been 25 years ago, and ask me how things have changed. So
yeah,
it's really interesting. I met someone that was hunting down there before they dammed it. So he was back hunting in like the early 80s because the lake was dammed in 84, but he said he remembers he was hunting down in here before there was any water there. So.
Yeah, I was just going to say, where he hunted probably is
it's underwater
now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting thought and reminiscent of the area, because I'm sure everybody has a lot of memories from that area too.
Oh yeah. A lot of fond memories, and it's really interesting to talk to locals and hear some of their stories back before it was dammed and how things have changed.
And
so.
such a physical change in the property after damming.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So, anyhow, thanks again, like I previously said, and have a great show.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too. Pleasure talking to you.
You bet. Don't talk to you. I was just gonna ask, when does the water skiing start? Or do I have the wrong event?
Wrong event.
In the wrong room?
You're in the wrong room for that.
I thought we were gonna see some trick banana skiing and stuff, but I guess we're in the wrong pool area. Yeah. These are much smaller boats. Let me feel the water first here and see what we got going on here.
Speaking of feeling the water,
yeah, what we got?
We love to drink and we love to feed. And we're actually at the food area of the Tinley Park Fishing and Outdoor Show, one of my favorite aspects of it.
I was going to say, Clem, Dave, whatever, what are you smelling right now as far as food?
Besides smelling what the Rock is cooking, I smell a shore lunch. And I believe macaroni and cheese, pizza.
I'm thinking a little Italian beef too. I'm picking that up a little bit. Oh, sorry folks. Anyhow, we're going to take a look around and see what we have to offer in the food vending. Stay with us.
You know I will.
Can I have a quick word with you guys? Just for a quick interview of what's being cooked today and the volunteers. I just want to find out, get some names, volunteers. Everything smells so good. You sound like you're...
Been here since 7:30.
Okay, since okay, this is where the famous shore lunch originates from. So, and they've been here since what, 7:30 starting? Look at that. Talk about prime filet. Let's get some names. And you are? Amy. Great. And I see we got someone serving in there. You, sir? You are? Mark. Mark. Okay. Great job. Food's always good. And boy, that's what I was just going to ask next. And at a quick glance, I thought we had pictures of beer over here, but I have it's the secret ingredient. I should have known. And I didn't get your name. You are?
I'm Laura Strine. I teach and my kids go to the district. So
okay.
I teach all day and then come here all weekend. I got to do double.
You never leave this place, do you?
We had the swim meets Thursday.
Did you really?
Thursday night was the swim meet.
Okay.
Chris.
Well, if you want to get Chris out here, we'll wait real fast. By the way, while we're waiting for Chris, how did you do at the swim meet?
We lost.
Really?
7 years in a row we were the championships.
Yeah.
This was our first year that we
Wow.
lost. My son cried.
That's a heartbreaker.
He cried.
Okay, but you only get better from this, so.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you will. I know you will. Is this Chris there?
This is Chris. He's the football coach and he's the head chef.
Chris, just want to say hi real fast and do a quick interview. Okay, we understand, Coach, that you're doing a lot of the main cooking today, or
yeah, a lot of fish frying, yeah.
Okay, you guys are known for the shore lunch. How many do you usually crank out? Do you have a number on that?
This year will probably be about 240 pounds.
Well, I expect you to say like 170 or something like that.
No, we'll do probably 200 today, close to 200 today, and a little bit less tomorrow.
Okay. Wow. So how long you been at this, Coach?
This is the 27th year here, so 27 years.
God bless you, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we just do.
Yeah,
it's all for kids.
And it's good for a good cause and sports department.
Absolutely, you know, that's what we're about here at Tinley.
You got it.
Try to keep it all
Titans
together.
all the way.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I'm a Titan. I went to high school here too, so.
God bless. Hey, okay, it doesn't get more authentic than that. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to keep you away. I know you're busy, but thanks for coming up and speaking with us.
My pleasure.
All right, take care. Have a good show.
Thanks.
Okay, just some of the things that are going on right now in the kitchen. We'll be breaking for lunch shortly ourselves, but a lot of hard work does, including these young ladies serving up plates that you see on camera right now, and all the way down to when we get to the checkout, even at the very end. All volunteers, all students, all people in the athletic program, and like I said, they put together the most beautiful lunch, tasteful you could ever think of. So, if shore lunch isn't your thing, they have everything from Mexican types of food, Italian beef, and of course a lot of cool drinks to drink also.
Right inside when you walk in the thing.
Okay, we're going to check back later and grab a shore lunch ourselves, but in the meantime, there's a lot going on here, so let's keep looking. Can I do a walk and talk with you all as we're doing it? I know you're serving food, but I just want you can roll. I'll roll with you. Just let me know if you're going right or left ahead of time.
I think we're gonna make a run up here.
You got like a dozen food orders on here. Is that like all your vendors and stuff?
Yes, we're serving the vendors all day, like 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Really? And what do you represent? Cheerleading or track and field?
We are the track and field team.
Okay.
Yeah, we're the track team.
Okay, awesome, awesome. And last thing, I noticed you got condiments and cold drinks and everything else. How long you been at this today? What time did you start?
We got here at 7:45.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. And last thing, give you recognition you need. And your name?
Layla Fields.
Layla and?
Brianna Ford.
Okay, Brianna, you guys are doing a great job, and looks like you're going to wear out some track shoes today.
Yes, thank you.
All right, take care.
You too. You too.
Just going to ask, who's the dad of all these?
I just got
Oh,
that
you
one. I just got that one.
Okay. So you guys know you're obligated to buy a boat now.
Well, he's already got one. I just
Oh,
sold
all right. This is always like, I always look at this as like looking in the window of a candy store, you know, it's like,
Exactly.
but I'd love to have sometime when the kids get older and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyhow. Okay, that's so cool.
Let's go get some lunch.
You know, the difference between fiberglass and the aluminum, kind of was wanting to look at the fiberglass, see what it looks like. you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. I don't represent the boat dealer, but this is an awesome glass boat, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it seems to be
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah. Do you have anything now?
Yeah, I got a Cadillac.
Yeah.
Lund.
Oh, okay. So you like being on top of the water rather than being in the water type
Right,
thing?
yeah. This is quite a bit shorter.
Yeah, I kind of like the Lund better. I don't know why, because I don't know. I
Yeah,
like.
that's why I was wanting to, feel it.
Yeah.
And but it's the cockpit is shorter, and my Lund is deeper.
Yeah, definitely the whole deeper.
And there's less room from here to
All right.
Maybe it's
What-
just that they got the drive station further back.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cause look at all the front.
Because there's more
the
room
front
up
hole.
there. But
Yeah.
It's a 1910, and mine's a 18 Lund.
Okay.
And there's
What do you?
less space in between here.
Yeah, it's interesting. You're right when you come to look at it now.
It's a lot smaller when it comes in here, and rod compartment is smaller in here as far as
Yeah.
storage goes.
But you get, again, you got all that up front room. It's hard to say. What kind of engine do you got running on your lawn?
2 Hondas.
Really? Whoa, you're serious. You can cut across that lake pretty damn fast.
No, one's just a troller.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you had a dual setup in sync or something.
No, just 2 Hondas, one for trolling and
Oh, okay. Okay. No, that makes
walleye.
That makes totally sense.
Cohos and that.
Okay. Where do you usually go fishing?
Lake Michigan on this end.
Really?
Then a little bays Knock.
Okay.
And the upper, UP.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Up by Lance. Up by Escanaba, Gladstone.
Yeah. Last time I've been in that area, I was on Tanagan, which is on Superior there. Actually, the very end of Route 45. That's where we're.
Up there.
Yeah, that's beautiful country.
Lance and up
Yeah.
in that way, Skinney.
Yeah.
That's right on Superior there.
Oh, before we walk away, give me a name.
Terry Cunningham.
And who's your partner here?
Bob.
Bob, let me grab a hand there, buddy. There you go. Okay, I like talking to you guys because authentic. You're the real deal. You know.
Been around a while.
You can you can tell guys that are like, you know, looking, touching, and then you can tell guys that actually live the life. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we were really kind of disappointed that Skeeter shortened up everything.
You know, they changed styles for different reasons for different people to make it attracting to some, you know, somebody.
Upset about it too.
Really? I'm not surprised.
Lost the dip, you know.
Yeah.
And the cot pick shorter, too close to the water.
Yeah.
Sideways will eat this up, as far as I'm concerned.
No, good point. All right, take care, guys. Enjoy the show.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, remember us?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, I do
I just want to. Are you in detention? Is that what's going on, Coach?
How's it going?
I wasn't sure. You know, we thought, okay, this is a lonely hallway.
Right?
My God, look who's coming. Look who's coming down here. Not much. No, it looks like another fun year here.
It is. Am I on?
Okay. Yeah, you're on. What the heck?
I was gonna say, why not? Right?
Okay.
You don't have to cut. Don't start yet.
No, don't. This is you know, there's a career after when you get done with.
Yes.
This
then I'm
current
ready.
job. You're ready.
Then I'm ready.
You got all the. You're out there on the screen.
No, this is. We couldn't ask for the better weather. I mean, this is really perfect
right,
weather
and everybody is got the spirit to
come out
and do this.
And they're still coming. It was we had people actually waiting in line at 7:15 this morning.
Really?
Although we don't open till 9.
Yeah, we did see the line outside this door, but I'll tell you, everybody, instead of like being the impatient person in line, everybody's like pumped.
They were actually
and it's like
relatively excited for waiting in line.
Right. And thank God it wasn't like blitter cold outside or anything like that.
Yes.
You know,
no, it was good. It was good, definitely. We're looking forward to hopefully maybe a record-setting day. You know, we'll see how that goes.
Compliments to. Despite all these people, you can still park, get to the facility.
Absolutely.
There's auxiliary parking out there.
Yes.
And once you get in here, you know, the ticket sales and stuff.
It moves very smoothly. It really does.
It's a very well-oiled
machine.
Experience.
Yes,
you know, so
you know what? It's 27 years. They better figure it out by now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
After 27.
And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the field house.
Of course, it makes a big difference, right?
We were just in there and just. The awesome square footage.
Yes.
And
adding that this year definitely was a perk for the show, and certainly the field house is a tremendous asset to the school. Okay. You know, the kids love it. PE is great. Sports are great. You know, definitely adds a different dimension to the school and, of course, to the show. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to date myself, but I can remember in the wintertime running the track, and it was outside, and this is really going to date myself. The surface of the track was cinders.
Yes, that definitely dates himself.
Yeah,
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
He's going to have a little geritol later too.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Anyhow, and walk into that field house and to see that. What is that track made out
of? It's a Mondo track.
Okay.
And it's 4 lanes around, 8 down the center. The great thing about that and this show is you're just doing a circle. I mean, you know, there's no confusion to it. You get in.
Oh yeah,
and,
you get in and out. Yeah.
And you see a lot within there. You know, we used to use the square here.
Sure.
Of this, we took this square out because we're over there.
Yeah.
And you know, as I say, the vendors seem to really like it. The people have to get to it. That's the only tricky part this year, is because they think.
Well, you got your floor markers
and
arrows.
Yep. And they think, oh, this looks a little low, but it's not once you get into that room. So
get into the deluxe room.
Yes, yes. The honeymoon suite, if you will.
Yeah. We're stepping up here. The Titans, you know the way they are. They're off the top all the time.
Absolutely,
you know.
Absolutely. But no, we're excited.
Okay. And you know, this usually starts at the beginning of the interview. We're going to do it at the end of the interview. You folks want to know who this gentleman is, right? He's so knowledgeable and everything, and he just came out of detention also. So. And you are?
I am Mike Mongan. I'm the athletic director here.
The AD.
Yep, absolutely. So,
the AD with
and we have a lot of, actually, we have 7 different athletic teams that are involved with this that volunteer. They work with parents and athletes. When it first started 27 years ago, it was just football, and they did it all. And it just became too
it's
cumbersome. So we now have 7 different athletic teams that are somehow involved in it. And it works out great.
We've been talking to some from athletes that are serving to people
Mhm.
working in the kitchen
Mhm.
to just the general volunteerism at the doorways
Absolutely,
and stuff.
absolutely.
You got it covered.
We do,
Yeah.
and actually, we have forgot one group, the NHS kids.
Okay, yes.
They are involved as well. So
Okay.
they do our little mental math up here, and it works out really well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, we're not going to detain him anymore.
No,
Frank-
please don't.
He was he was trying to hide on us.
Right?
anyhow.
Absolutely. I was.
I'm going to grab a hand there,
Yes,
brother.
thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank
Another
you so much.
successful year. Look forward to always
Appreciate
great
it.
things
Yeah,
from
we'll
the
see you
Titans
for
and in the
sure
future.
Next year. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And you could buy me one of those trucks on the way out.
yeah, yeah. You and me both.
Right?
You know, you get. They're nice trucks, but I still get a little sticker shock once
Of
in a
course,
while.
of course. Bettenhausen. Head on up there.
Yeah,
Head
it's
on
really
up there.
best deal in town.
Absolutely.
I gotta
best deal
say
in
it.
town.
Gotta say
For
it.
sure. A little free pub for them.
Yeah, why not? Because they're here. And,
Yes,
you
they
know.
are. Yes, they are.
Okay, stay with us. We're going to be right back with some great stuff. You guys are on TV. Adios. Adios. Hasta luego. Better yet, you know, can I have a first name?
Marissa.
And?
Sika.
And how exciting is it handing out these red bags from just from Bettenhausen, right?
Yeah, the best thing ever.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at that face. Look at that, she smiles. Out of sight. Okay, we're gonna quit embarrassing you now. We'll let you go on, but have a great day.
It's worse than a
Hey, give us a wave. I know you just started your shift, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how long do you have to do now?
Just till 4.
Oh, that's not too bad. Well, this is a never-ending line. I just thought I'd give you a warning. You know.
Yeah, I've
And
seen it.
real fast, your name?
Oh, mine? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at her. Sona.
That's
Yeah.
right. Can I have your name too?
I'm Tori.
Tori. And any athletic department you're particularly with?
No, just NHS.
NHS, great. Same here too?
No, I'm just volunteering and then I'm with bowling.
Great. That's really great. Well, we've embarrassed you enough, and I'm sorry I misunderstood you.
That's fine.
What's your name? And I'm looking at Tori, and I'm not good. But okay, they're doing a great job. You know, let's stay with them. Okay, have a great afternoon.
You too.
Thank you.
In my case, I've been very fortunate. I'm a carpenter by trade and an alligator wrangler, and I have all my fingers. Notice I don't show you my short pants, which were the other scars are on my legs because they're closer to the ground. It's not fun when you dive into the water and try to pull one out. It's important when you want to have a reptile as a pet to learn about it before you get the animal.
This benefits the athletic program?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, if you don't mind, give us a name.
Samantha.
Samantha and?
I'm Emily.
Emily and?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay. You guys got this covered, I can see. You know, really cool stuff out here. What's the procedure if someone wants to bid on this stuff?
So all of our silent auction items are going to be auctioned off Sunday at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
There's a starting bid on all of the silent auctions, and then once you have your starting bid, you can hand it to one of us, and we'll put it in the box, and then the highest bidder will be announced on Sunday at 3.
Okay. Is there a provision for rebidding, or you just one bid, you put it in there, and
One
then...
bid, yeah.
Okay,
one
that
bid.
is smart. Otherwise, you'll be here way past 3 o'clock.
Yep, just one bid.
You guys have be people hanging out like, oh, let me one more time, you know. Well, what sort of cool stuff do you have here? I didn't get to get that into the table. I noticed a pizza maker here. That is so cool.
So we have a pizza maker, we have a motor, we have a kayak. Those are 2 big ones.
Wow, you're not kidding, big ones.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then we have a couple of trips as well that a lot of people bid on. So.
Okay. And so, what's been response so far? Let me ask these guys some stuff. The response so far, you were doing great. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't want you to feel, plus somebody's got to watch the table. What's been the response so far? Your take on people coming up looking at the stuff?
I think a lot of people are really interested.
Really?
Yeah, for the price too.
Okay.
They're pretty good prices. So.
Okay. And have you ever done anything like this before?
No, this is like my first year over
You're
here.
thrilled to death about being here. No, really, it's fun. In as much as some people, this would be the only opportunity they have to take advantage of something like this, And it's an easy way of doing it. I don't know if you've ever been to an auction where there's actually an auctioneer and you go like this and you bid. It's very intimidating. This is a lot easier, So, yeah. Anyhow, okay, just wanted to say hey and see what you had going on. I appreciate you coming up to the mic and saying a few words. So have a great show and go Titans. Is that what, you guys, any athletic programs here?
Yeah, I'm on the golf team here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually in college.
Okay. Okay, foot and mouth on that one, right? Where do you go to school? Where do you go to college?
St. Xavier.
Okay, great. My son graduated from there, as a matter of fact. So cool. Great school. Great school. You won't have a problem getting a job after you leave Xavier, let me tell you. Anyhow, okay, thanks again, and great show.
Thank you.
Are you guys in the mood to talk about tall pine?
He's really our talking point.
he's our talking. It was the Chicago Bears shirt with the sequins. It pushed me over the top. I thought, are you part of the resort, or do you live around here, or do you?
So we are from New Lenox. So Ryan and Bridget Taylor.
That would be New Lenox, Canada, or would that be New Lenox? You guys didn't know there was a New Lenox.
Yeah, and then we're up there 6 months of the year.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So we still have a New Lenox right now, and then we bought the camp 2 years ago.
Wow, that's like a dream story. I hope it's a dream story.
It is so far.
Yeah, we're still together, so that's positive too.
It was a great marriage encounter. It was, whatever. Unless you found out, there's a bunch of plumbing and carpentry work that had to be needed or something,
Not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
Luckily, that was his job prior to going on campus, doing like remodeling work. So he's actually been able to use those skills to make the cabins really nice.
Did you before you made this purchase, did you used to patronize that resort or whatever?
Yeah, I was a guest there. Yeah, and came up with my family, and then decided. It was for sale when I went up there.
Okay.
And I was like, I kind of just started.
Is that when you were starting honey? You really don't want to do this, right?
Well, he went up there with guys actually for his 40th birthday. It was a guys trip, and then he came back, and he's like,
I was like,
"What would you think?" And I was like, I laughed. I thought he was joking.
Yeah, and then so seriously.
Yeah, and then a few weeks later, I kept mentioning it, and then she's like,
over a few drinks too.
But that always makes things a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. It makes it a little steadier.
So here we are. Yeah, we survived our first year, and he almost didn't want to come back. Yeah, he got into the fall fishing. It was beautiful.
I can kind of feel that.
Yeah.
So. By the way, if you folks are, he was rolling all this time. If you folks are just tuning in, we're going to find out. We have just been talking with, and your name?
Bridget.
Bridget and? Ryan, and they've been sharing a great story here about Tall Pines Camp in Ontario, Canada. And by the way, geographically, kind of where is that?
We're about 190 miles north of International Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, so you come through, and it's all 2-lane highway right to us, and drive to camp.
Up the Red Lake Road.
Yeah.
Okay. That's got to probably be a great scenic drive.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's all forest and rock, and it's just beautiful drive, and the setting's unbelievable. So it's.
What's the wildlife like up there? It's
outstanding. Loons and
you wake up to the sounds of the loons, ducks all over our property, eagles, bald eagles all the time.
Wow.
They
when I opened up last spring, I had a lynx come to camp. It was pretty cool.
Oh my!
So it was on the ice as the ice was melting.
So
like,
it came right in, and that was a neat experience. So.
Wow.
Yeah, so you get to see some pretty neat
and
stuff.
moose, the occasional moose along the road coming up or going back. A lot of guests see moose. Yeah.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
I've been avoiding saying brown bear, but I sort
No brown bear. It's all black bear.
Well, they have to get rid of the garbage and somehow, right?
But it's a neat place. Yeah.
Okay.
We love it.
So 2 years now, right?
Yep.
Okay. So your first 2 years, first of all, from an owner standpoint, and then give me from a guest standpoint.
Well, guest standpoint, that's how I fell in love with the lake. I mean,
Okay.
It's I love fishing anyway, but the lake when I was on, we used to do a lot of flying trips, and I was so my dad, with him getting older, we wanted to find a place that was a drive-to camp.
Instead of coming in by boat or by air.
Just get right to it, bring your gear, and be set up for the week. And I was recommended a lake by actually a customer of mine back home here. And, said you got to check out this lake, and checked it out, and we instantly were into fish, catching fish, and even guys that didn't know how to catch fish were catching fish, and this is like a fly-in place without it being a fly-in lake. Yeah. And that piqued my interest. So then I found out the lodge was for sale, and I'm like, oh, this is.
You're thinking, how am I going to break it? Was it Bridget?
Yeah.
Yeah. How am I going to break this to Bridget?
Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of snuck it in, and it was a kind of bucket list thing, to own a camp. And it just turned out it all fell into place. And
things have definitely. It just felt like the former owners were great at transitioning, helping us out, showing us the ropes, and then we lucked out getting an amazing dockhand last year who is returning, and the guests just loved him. They're like, you got to get him back. So he meets guests at the dock every day. They'll fillet their fish if they want, and it helps us out too. So we can.
It's a better guest experience too.
Definitely.
And so with having the help, I've been able to learn the lake even more so, because I was a guest midsummer. I didn't know what the lake did necessarily.
You sort of scouted.
From the spring to the fall, things change, and
good point.
I was able to learn the patterns of the lake last year throughout the year, and so my understanding of the lake now, it's just in 1 year has gone from general knowledge to quite a bit, and obviously that'll keep growing too.
Right,
but
the knowledge curve is going to keep going.
So when guests roll into camp, we're able to put them on fish right away and show them the ropes.
Which is the positive experience that they want.
Yeah, they want to catch fish.
After all, why are you here?
Exactly. Yep.
Well, I'm sure there's other things too, hiking and
there is
surrounding area, a lot to see.
Midsummer, you got blueberry. You got a ton of blueberry areas.
I take guests blueberry picking. A lot of the wives will go out blueberry picking.
That is so cool.
He'll take, go fishing or, I've done yoga on the docks with some guests if they want. So we try, it's primarily a fishing resort, but we try to offer a little bit more.
Bridget will have you. I can drop you 5 pounds in a weekend if you just want to do this Bridget workout on the dock. Anyhow, you guys have been great sports. We came up cold and started talking, and this is how friendships are made, and this is probably typical of Tall Pines Camp. You can't get this friendliness anywhere else, so best of luck in all your future endeavors, and have a great show.
Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoying it.
I bet. Can we do a testimonial with this one?
Yeah, no, they really have.
Been here.
Before you walk away, I just heard you say that, and we've been friends with him for years, and he's rolling the camera right now.
Oh, okay.
Did I just hear you say the price of this hasn't changed in 10 years?
Well, some guy, I overheard him, some other customers say that.
Wow. That is a testimonial to you guys.
Yeah.
Not only a quality product out there, but
Right.
to talk about hold back the price and keep it efficient.
Well, and we try to keep it reasonable because we know that it serves a purpose.
Right.
It's not a gadget, it's not a gimmick, we try to keep it reasonable because it's serving a purpose for you, and we want people to be able to enjoy it.
Right, and you get the return business by word of mouth too.
Yes,
Obviously, you heard about something from
Right, but I mean, I'm a minnow fisherman, and
Okay, there you
I
go.
hate chase them with a net, and then you get 10 of them, and you're trying to grab one. This is amazing. I never seen.
They obviously felt the frustration years ago when they designed this.
Yeah, I never knew about this until now. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been fishing my whole life.
Wow. Great story.
Yeah,
Great.
crappie fisherman. You know? It's like,
Okay. Oh, give me a first name too.
Rich.
Rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll put more in the boat now with this.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
Okay.
you got it. Thanks for stepping up.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, that was another happy customer. Anyhow, should we do the rundown of like what the kids have been doing in the last year, or do you feel like you're down for that?
I'm gonna let
Oh,
them
yeah,
take
let's
it
do
over.
it.
Yeah.
First of all, we were talking earlier about the indoor track, and in our generation, you ran outdoors in the wintertime on a cinder track.
Yes.
And
You can always hear somebody coming.
Yeah, right. You know, if somebody's right on my heels.
Yep.
I know.
You hear that
don't
weird
wanna fall
sound.
on those.
Right. And the other thing I didn't like was like 20 some odd degree weather, and you're outside and you're taking deep breaths.
Yes.
My lungs used to actually hurt
Yes.
after
Yeah,
practice.
your
Yes,
throat. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
I
God,
get
I'm
it.
gonna get pneumonia out of this thing, you know.
How about it?
Okay,
And
so-
if you fell,
oh,
your
yeah, you
knees?
got
That's
tore
what I
up.
said.
Or I can remember guys doing hurdles on.
Oh,
was
they
rough.
felt it.
oh, I can't even imagine.
Okay, we're talking about the dark ages, girls. You know, now that we're running, what they run on a cork or something, or
Yeah.
your bounce coming off of it.
Right,
rug or
how about
whatever.
we
Yeah,
help them along
really. It's
and
like
Nice and
we
quiet.
ran on the hard stuff. You know, I got the feet to prove it.
you know walking to school in
that-
snow.
what's that thing you call?
Yeah.
Same
Did your
thing.
mom tell you that story too?
That's funny.
Yeah, really. Anyhow, let's run over
Uphill
here.
both ways.
Okay, reintroduce us and what
Okay,
you're up to.
I am Claire Pangersick. I'm 18 now.
I'm really feeling old, dude.
It's my first year in college. I know, isn't that crazy? It's my first year in college, so
Okay.
I'm there.
How's that feeling out?
I love it. Yeah,
Okay.
the independence and everything. I love
You're
it.
just doing like gen eds right now? You don't know
I'm
what you
going
wanna do?
into business.
Oh, good.
But I'm thinking about narrowing it down to accounting, but I'm not sure yet.
That
But
was never my cup of tea.
no, see, I loved it. I took it in high school and I loved it. So I'm like, maybe
you're
that's
either,
something.
you're either a numbers person, or
Right,
you're
and
not.
I love math, so
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I want to do.
Yeah.
But
Boy, I'm really happy for you. That's,
Yeah,
that's a
thanks.
special calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so I'll probably change it to that. And I'm at the community college, so I
Same
kind of
here. I got an
yeah.
associate in marketing.
Right.
I took very limited accounting to get that
Mhm.
associate.
Bare minimum.
Yes, the bare minimum. Yeah, good luck. Stay
Thank
with it.
you. Thank
Okay, and this team over here.
All right, so I am Alex Pangersick. I am 24, and this is my boyfriend Jordan.
Jordan, how you been, brother?
Good. Yourself?
Okay.
That's a good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Okay, Jordan, what are you into right now, too?
I work for a lumberjack company as a groundsman. And I'm hopefully going into the local 150 operating union.
Hey, this guy's got the best plan yet, to be honest with you.
Also a farmer and
cattle. Really? Oh, dude, my hat's off to you. Your plate is full.
160 head of black Angus.
Wow. Just to manage that.
Yeah, it's been a rough year, but it's not too bad.
Yeah,
it turned out better.
Just wanted to warn you. See what's happening here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she said every now and then she'll see blonde hair, but I said, no, it's great. Stress, you know.
Maybe not. He might stay young like this all the way through.
We'll see.
So, anyhow. So you guys, yourself personally, anything new?
No, we're gonna puppy in a couple weeks though, so that's gonna be exciting.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Talk about friendly.
Yeah, so.
My daughter just got this year a miniature dash hound, and it's cute as can be, but it's like a little squeaker. You know, it's like, and then she's got the bright idea. Real quick story here. They get along better if you buy multiple. You know, dash hounds get along with each other. And I can remember growing up, I had neighbors that had 2 or 3 of them, and they would actually run the backyard together like it was synchronized.
No way.
You know, yeah. And I'm thinking, oh God. You know, it's two like chatterboxes, and they knew exactly when to cut. You know? So, but anyhow, yeah. Hey, good luck with the dog. Any names in mind, or?
Bud. We're gonna name it Bud.
Okay, that's so cool.
Short and sweet and to the point.
And he'll know when he's being talked to, too. Anyhow, it's always a pleasure when we visit these folks, and in case we didn't get your last name in here, they are the...
Pangersicks.
Okay, I always have a problem saying that name, too. But anyhow, another great year. Glad to see you at the Tinley Show. I'm glad you let us reminisce about your dad and I running the old track. So, anyhow, you know what? This is a great time for AC Variety and ACV Television Network. We're going to break for lunch, but we're going to be right back because there's a lot more to see. Stay with us.
But then another guy told me that everyone he was catching was in that is a fire rod. Okay.
It's a free boating course.
Michigan.
What up?
I'm Dennis.
Dennis, okay. We got a camera coming up on us.
Oh boy.
Okay. Dennis, is this the first time at this show, or you guys been here before?
It is not. We've been to the show. This is our third season at the show.
Okay.
We're new to the resort industry.
Oh, well, bring us up to speed on that.
Well, 3 years ago we bought a resort that was pretty dead. Didn't have a lot of clientele.
Okay.
And so we've worked really hard.
That's a challenge.
Oh man, it is.
Yeah.
It is. So yeah, we've made a lot of improvements and really working on bringing things up to date. And I've also got Josh Lovett here with me, Sugar Creek Charters.
Can't miss with Josh with the Sugar Creek Charters.
Yeah.
He knows his way around. You know what I mean?
That he does.
Okay. So, how long have you made the acquisition and where you were and where you are now? I mean,
as far as how long?
Yeah.
So this is literally our third season with the resort. Yeah. So we started coming here the first year that we had the resort.
Okay.
So and we found this to be one of the best shows that we
often hear that.
Yeah, it's a great show. It really is. It's the fishing crowd, not so much the normal boat show type of stuff. I really enjoy coming to it. And we actually started at the same time, so we're kind of growing up together.
Okay. You know, that's how deals are made and friendships are forged, and
that's right.
How successful resorts get rolled out too. So
yeah.
So you glad you did this undertaking starting 3 years ago, and are you happy with where you are now?
I am. We are enjoying this lifestyle, growing up around the water. I've got 5 children.
God bless you. That's cool.
Yeah. 17 to 5.
Okay.
So, and they're really enjoying it. You know, we never stop to sleep. We say sleep is overrated, but we sure enjoy the lifestyle.
All right, and last thing real fast, tell us a little bit about Kentucky Lake and, of course, your charter. So what can your guests expect?
Okay, so Josh grew up on the lake, so I think it'd be
all right. That would be fair.
Yeah.
No better guide than that.
That's exactly right.
But before we switch it over to Josh and talk about that, but where geographically are you located?
So we're about at the center of the lake. We're here on Blood River.
Okay.
Second largest arm on Kentucky Lake. Murray, Kentucky is where we hail from.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And what's your feel of the lake, the water, and it sounds like you're real comfortable out there.
A
lot of years experience.
I've been running around on a boat on Kentucky Lake since I was 9 by myself. So you know, we stayed down there. My granddad always had houseboats and pontoons, and we used to stay down there during the summer all the time. So. And as far as the feel of the lake, I mean, we've had a pretty rough stretch the past couple of years. I got a lot of bad publicity from the Asian carp, but we're seeing a lot of improvement in our fish populations and in the size and the quality of fish and stuff like that.
So there's been no carp takeover or anything like that?
Well, I mean, the carp are there, and they're there to stay. They're not going anywhere, but they're not affecting the fish the way that everybody thinks.
It's managed.
Yeah, exactly. And our Fish and Wildlife's working really, really hard to get as many of them out and stuff like that. So we have to come out and kind of let everybody know that it's not dead.
Yeah, you got to let the word out.
Yeah, not to be afraid to come down because we've been catching fish. We had a great season last season, and I expect this season to be just as good or better than last season was.
Okay, very optimistic.
So.
Looks like a very scenic area too, from the photography you have here and everything else.
Oh, well, we think so.
These guys love it. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
You know, at this point, I'm going to grab a hand because you've been a wealth of information and quite a success story.
Well,
it's not everybody that can get into the resort and start to turn things around and create a happy experience for anglers and fishermen and families go down there. So yeah, it's all good. All right, have a great show.
Okay, thank you so much.
share my fishing.
Wow, what a fun time here at the 2020 Tinley Park Fishing and Outdoor Show, Jimmy.
Hey, couldn't agree with you more. I literally, you see a lot of old friends and you see a lot of new vendors and stuff like that. I can't remember a time that I've had more fun in just a few minutes of just talking with folks with the common denominator. Hey, we love the outdoors, we love fishing, we love hunting, we love hiking. Hey, it's all here. What'd you think?
I enjoyed the food immensely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Catching up with old friends.
Yes.
And a lot of new vendors here.
Yeah, I was very surprised. And again, we're in the new field house, and if you can see behind us, a lot of room. And the lighting is perfect, the temperature is perfect, and
Great information from Athletic Director Mongan. And also, Rich Comer always outdoes himself.
Yeah, he does. And his team, kudos to them, hats off. It's probably one of the best athletic fundraisers done not only in the state of Illinois, I would probably say in the Midwest. This is definitely the template to learn from if you want to do something like this.
I agree, and AC Variety had the pleasure of covering it.
You
For
got
more
it.
information on this and other events and things like this, just go to acvariety.com because all roads will lead there.